In winter, the city looks especially beautiful. Snow drifts quietly between tall buildings, and warm lights glow behind walls of glass. From above, everything feels calm, safe, untouched. But behind those windows, there is a kind of cold you never notice from a heated room. While laughter and conversations float through the upper floors, someone below counts each breath, one step at a time, just trying to stay standing. Ethan once lived a different life. He had work, a home, ordinary days that felt secure. Now he has only snow, a guitar, and the silence of the street. He isn't asking for comfort, he's asking for warmth. And sometimes, one small gesture, one closed door, is enough to decide who is welcomed inside and who is left alone in the cold. Morning comes quietly. The city wakes up, but the cold does not leave. For some, a new day begins with coffee and routine. For others, it begins with pain, weakness, and the fear of not making it any further. Ethan walks through empty streets, his steps uneven, his breath shallow. The night has taken more than it gave. Every movement costs him strength he no longer has. And then, his body finally gives in. The guitar slips from his hands. The street remains silent. This is how people disappear, not loudly, not suddenly, but quietly, right in front of the world. But sometimes, silence is broken by someone who still notices. Jack does not have much himself. His life is built from long hours, tired hands, and promises made to no one but his own conscience. He does not ask who Ethan was. He does not ask how he fell. He simply acts. He lifts him. He shares what little warmth he has. Because some people don't help out of abundance. They help because they remember what it feels like to be cold. Inside a small, worn room, the world finally slows down. Ethan breathes. Barely, but enough. And for Jack, that is reason enough to keep going. Decisions are not always loud. Sometimes they happen in silence, at a small table, under a dim light, staring at unpaid bills and empty pockets. Jack knows what the choice means. Less sleep, more work, a body pushed beyond its limits. And still, he does not hesitate. Days blur into nights. Sparks fly at construction sites. Floors shine under fluorescent lights long after offices are empty. Dishes pile up. Trays grow heavier. And Jack keeps moving. Not because he is strong, but because stopping would mean giving up on someone else. His hands crack. His shoulders ache. His eyes burn with exhaustion. But every dollar earned, every coin counted late at night, carries one simple hope. That tomorrow, Ethan will still be breathing. Sacrifice rarely looks heroic. It looks tired, quiet, unnoticed. And yet, it is the reason some stories do not end in the cold. Some moments don't arrive with noise. They arrive with silence. Under bright lights in empty hallways where every thought becomes impossible to escape. Rick waits. And in that waiting, the weight of every choice he ever made finally catches up to him. Success once protected him from consequences, but now there is nowhere left to hide. Regret has a way of stripping things down, not loudly, but completely. And sometimes, the hardest thing to face is the memory of a door you chose to close. Forgiveness does not begin with words. It begins with humility, with standing still, with waiting to be seen. Inside a warm room, time slows. No one speaks. No one needs to. A simple gesture replaces everything that was missing before. And in that quiet exchange, something broken begins to heal. Not every ending is loud. Some are gentle. And sometimes, warmth returns. Not because it was owed, but because it was given.